Do 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 do. Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning. Howdy. Good morning. How's things? How's tricks? Haven't heard that one in a long time. How's tricks? Well, we have the bum crack picker. We have the Kathy, the famous Renault. We got the infamous lag. And we have the plain old Princess Chastity. How's everyone doing? Here we are doing good. And it's Friday. And here's Tom.
Good morning.
How's the snot nose going?
Uh, about the same.
About the same. Ugh. Sorry about that. You've been
No,
sick for 3 days, dude.
yeah.
Friday. Chastity, the princess. If you're gonna have a princess name, Chastity would be a good one in the running. Princess Chastity. Yep. Tom looks like hell.
Thank you, Kathy. I feel better than I have, but it's also first thing in the morning, and the NyQuil hadn't worn off yet. Good morning, lag.
Well, what's going on in the wide, wide world? Let's see.
I hope that's a good bless your heart, bless his heart, Kathy,
Of
and not one of the
course it
bad
is.
ones.
Yesterday I had about 8 sales for $197. So it's kind of average sales day for me.
So that averaged out what? Did you say you had how many? What was that again? How many items for how much?
8 sales for 197. Gross. That's gross. Of
Is that with
course,
shipping and everything in it?
yeah. Shipping will be probably $40 of that, and the eBay fees will probably be 25 of it. So, and then you got some cost of goods in there. It's okay.
Let me
It's
move
not
that up.
my worst day. It's not my best day. Chastity says this week has been horrible for me. I've made 1 sale a day every day this week. That's not very many. Nissa has had two
What kind
full
of price
days
point are we
and
talking about, Chastity?
no eBay sales. Yeah, if you're selling Rolex watches, a sale a day is good. If you're selling SpongeBob SquarePants nightlights, 1 sale a day is not good. But I have sold 100 of these, and I still have like 25 of them.
Refresh my memories. Where did you get those from?
These are one of my first big buys. I spent $500 at a. There used to be a kind of a store that would buy closeouts and then put them into their brick and mortar store.
Right.
And about, geez, it's like 6 years ago now, they had an auction and you could buy like gaylords of stuff.
Right.
Um, that day I bought like 250 brand new watches. Um, there were night lights, there were dog crates, there were anyway, and it was all brand new in the packaged stuff. And I wish I had bought more. I, I made a lot of money on it.
Those with small children, are they still making? Are they still making SpongeBob episodes? New episodes?
Oh, I don't think so, but I'm sure Nickelodeon reruns them all the time.
Oh, absolutely.
It's still kind of hard to watch a SpongeBob and not smile a little bit. Yep, got to get your fill of Krabby Patties every once in a while. Military spec guidelines. I need a big buy like that again.
They are still making new episodes.
Are they?
The new season will consist of 26 episodes
I'll be darned.
and will bring the show to 345 total episodes since its original launch in 1999. There you
Who
go.
lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants.
I think Todd still watches SpongeBob.
No, I may have seen 5 episodes in my whole life. It's just I don't know who the anything about the creation of it, but it's just stupid, funny stuff, you know. They they have adventures. They got a raccoon lady or something in a diver's helmet.
That is Sandy. She's a Texas squirrel.
A squirrel. I thought it was a raccoon. Anyway. Sandy Cheeks. Her last name is Cheeks?
Yep.
That's funny. Sandy Cheeks. And all the adventures they go on.
And shows like that is where they're constantly since they're going on 25 years. The original kids that watched it are now having their own kids. And
Oh, for sure.
so, it's just a circle of life thing. Go ahead and break out the song, Todd. It's a circle of life thing. SpongeBob will just go on forever.
A little bit like The Simpsons. They've been around forever, too.
Yeah. I've never much of a Simpsons watcher.
I think Simpsons has been around longer than SpongeBob.
Okay, good. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind, Texas. But, it's merch to keep people in business. I like Three's Company too, Mr. Sadie.
I like the old neighbors better than Mr. Freely. When Don Knotts came on as the sidekick,
Yeah, well, they were trying
I
to.
don't I don't think it was quite as good.
No,
I mean, he's a good actor and real funny, but and he did a good job with the part. It just wasn't the same as
the old neighbors.
yeah, the old couple and
'Nanu
that guy,
Nanu.
Mork and Mindy. Yeah, I need to go watch some YouTube on Mork and Mindy.
Did you ever watch Mork and Mindy?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I don't know. A lot of these shows, when I got into college age, I didn't watch near as much evening TV as I did when I was in junior high and high school and stuff. So, Benson. Roku has all the old shows.
Yeah, Benson's on Roku. Roku has a lot of good shows, and and Tubi. Tubi has a lot of good shows too.
That's right. Yeah, you had to go to the dorm room lobby to watch TV,
Yeah.
and they shut down the lobby about 11.
Actually, it was 1 o'clock, James, and that's when they played the Star Spangled Banner. And now we're ending our broadcasting day. Join us again at 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. And then it went to static.
Yeah, or the test pattern with the little Indian and
Yeah,
Indian chief.
Native American, Todd. Native American. Uh, but nowadays things nothing ever ends. I mean, until the pandemic, nobody ever. I mean, stores didn't close. Walmart didn't close.
I sold some salt and pepper shakers from, and they were made by an Indian school up in Idaho or somewhere. And vintage 1950s salt pepper shakers. But they don't. I guess they don't call them Indian schools anymore. Now the Indian schools are probably the best schools with all the casino money they got pouring in.
Did you work at Seniors Center, Texas? Back when I was in high school, the girls, you volunteered at hospitals, and the girls were candy stripers, and the boys were redcoats. And I don't even know if they even do they even have candy stripers anymore.
Hmm.
The redcoats, they did stuff like push wheelchairs or people around in wheelchairs, deliver stuff, larger items to rooms, that kind of stuff. Candy stripers, not strippers. We're talking about high school girls. Jeez. Somebody needs to get laid this weekend. Leg, you're not right.
Candy strippers.
I mean, it
Yep.
was something to put on your college applications.
These haven't sold yet, but they're pretty cool.
What are they? Oh,
These are salt and pepper shakers made by the Saint Labre Indian School.
right.
They're just little plastic Ashland, Montana. It's like the salt has a deer and the pepper has a dude standing by a teepee.
Well, those are pretty cool, but they're not selling.
No, I got those at an estate sale like in the spring. uh,
Have you ever Googled to see if that school still exists?
uh-uh. Let's see, I'll do it right now, I guess.
I mean, I'm just curious.
Saint Labre Indian School.
Good morning, Bumcrack.
My Google got kind of turned off. I don't know what the hell. On my
Hey, little Debbie.
desktop, when I do news screen on my desktop,
Uh
Google
huh.
always came up, but now it doesn't.
What comes up now?
Uh, I get like, here, I'll show you. Let's see. Screenshot. Screen share.
Good morning, little Debbie. Good morning, Donna. Good morning, Bumcrack. Good morning, American Honey. Good morning, Office Patrick. Thanks y'all for coming in.
I mean, it just did this yesterday. See these icons down here?
Yeah, those are the last things you've Googled them recently.
No, I haven't.
Have you not at all?
No.
Usually that's in your history somewhere. I
And
like
so
B&H.
I've never, I don't think I've ever, or flowers. I don't even know what Eloquii is. I don't know what I Buy Direct is. I don't know what Fanac. I've been to Amazon and Walmart a few times. But
Those are favorite tabs. That's what I thought. But he said he's not been to any of them.
I mean, up until day before yesterday, it would come up my Gmail and then YouTube and Facebook and the things I usually go to. So I don't know why I'm getting that crap now. I can remove them. How do you remove them?
Right click on
Nope.
them. Yeah, Mr. Sadie says Gwen spent a crap load of money while you were sleeping. James says the three dots. Do you see three dots?
Three dots. Yeah.
Click on the three dots.
Okay.
Do they give you an option to delete?
Delete what?
That those shortcuts that you don't know why they're up.
I don't know.
Well, the next time your sons are over, tell them to remove them for you. Since you don't have any grandchildren.
Clear browser. How do you do that?
That's like clearing your browser history. I don't know whether you want to do that or not.
Why wouldn't I? Clear.
Good morning, Mike. Well, Lag, since you're so freaking brilliant, tell him how to change it back to where he has his regular stuff that he wants to start at.
Yeah, I ain't any good at computer. Why wouldn't I want to clear it? Is there something bad that happens if I clear my
Well,
browser
any
history?
places you've been to be, I mean, it clears your search history out. And if there's,
So it's going to wipe out my OnlyFans tab?
yeah, your OnlyFans tab, all that's going to be gone. Which might be a good thing because you'll be getting rid of Lag's OnlyFans name. What was it? Anita something or other.
I'm not. I'm not gonna break my computer or anything if I
Oh
clear
no,
that.
no, no, no! It just cleans it all out.
Oh
Your
well.
browser tab. That's I mean your
Should
browser.
should I do all time or last 24 hours or last 7 days? Last 4 weeks?
However many you want.
Office Patrick says I never clear my history. I want people to know I was a freak after I passed.
I tell you what, when I was working part time at Staples, I did work on computers, and some of the stuff that the virus removals they would come in there. Oh man, the crap you would see in their history. One old guy brought his computer in there and he said, when you start this thing up, you need to make sure you're in a, a secure location. And I'm thinking, oh my God, what's he tapped into the national security NSA or whatever? And he said, and I did not mistakenly click on a porn site. So I took it in. I took it into the office and cranked that sucker up, and I'm glad I did because there a big old set of boobs was the first thing that popped up on that screen. It was not. I used my handy dandy software that I plug into it, and it would automatically boot and clean that crap out.
I'm going to clear all browsing data. Why not?
Jesse said, go to the three dots right corner, click settings, clean, choose on startup on the left hand menu, choose open the new tab page. See if that works.
Three dots, right corner, clicks. Settings. Okay, got settings. On startup. Where is that? I don't see on startup.
TikTok has some really dodgy stuff.
I don't see on startup. Click setting. I click settings, but I don't see on startup. Well, that's if I have to redo passwords every time, I don't want to clear my browser history because
You don't remember what your passwords are.
yeah, I've lost all my passwords, I think. I had to reset my ATT password yesterday. The boys still share a family plan on cell phones, so every time they get a new phone, they change the password on ATT, and I'm like, quit it. I was paying $140 a month for uh, Direct TV.
Uh-huh.
Then all of a sudden last month it went up to 229, and I'm like, what the hell? I guess I ran out of my contract or startup contract.
Have you called them?
Yeah, I called them and I took off pretty much everything but the basic.
You
It's
should have
still gonna
told
still gonna be like 127.
you should have told them that you were canceling, and then they would have moved you to the retention specialist, and he'd have gave you some good deals.
And I may still do because it was still 127 just for the. I just wanted to keep the local channels so I could watch March Madness and then football and stuff. Yeah, we got a Roku.
They don't play what game anymore, Kent?
YouTube TV. Can you get that on your regular TV? I guess you
Yeah,
can, or they wouldn't call it YouTube TV, huh? Duh.
yeah, you can. March Madness, that's the basketball thing, isn't it?
Uh, no, it's underwater basket weaving shows.
Oh, shut up, Todd.
Yeah, March Madness is college basketball playoffs. Oh, they just tell you to return your equipment now,
Bullshit.
or they're going to send you another bill for $250.
Maybe that's DirecTV.
Hi, Johnny. Welcome to the show. We have excitement here. We talk about clearing caches and browser history, and yeah, it's excitement here. That way the cane stays pliable while you're weaving your basket.
Okay.
See how that works?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because it's hard to weave a basket if you got stiff uh, rattan. How do you say that? Rattan,
Rattan.
rattan, rat,
Rattan.
rat, rat, rattan.
Yeah, rattan.
My garage. Lag, you piece of sh. My crotch. What about your crotch?
Whatever, can't.
Rat ass, rattan. Oh, rattan. That's where all the rodents go out and sunbathe. It's called rattan. Uh, do, do.
Who did you what company did you call, Kent? Dude, I know one of the retention specialists. If he loses a customer, he gets clicked. And too many clicks get you fired. They've got all kinds of perks they can do.
One
I
eight
don't
hundred
I don't use
Direct TV.
DirecTV. Because I don't watch TV. We have everything, and I don't watch any of it. Very seldom do I watch anything. I've never been a fan of satellite. We have too many thunderstorms around here.
We had a thunderstorm yesterday. Do, do.
Did you?
Yeah, it didn't amount to much. Blew some more leaves into the swimming pool is about all it did.
Right.
Just rained a little bit. Yeah, we're in kind of a boring weather pattern. It's going to be like low 70s all week for a high. But that's March, I guess.
Yeah.
So I like low 70s a whole lot better than I like 105.
We had XM radio, Mr. Sadie, in my car, and because I wasn't driving it very much, we would let the subscription run out. And they are constantly sending us deals wanting us to subscribe back.
So I guess AT&T owns uh, DirecTV because the billing comes from AT&T.
Yeah, and if you get their new fiber optic, they give you a good deal on DirecTV because you don't have to have. They're pushing not having satellite, the dishes anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of nice getting in the television through the Wi-Fi instead of a satellite. Yeah, that's part of the problem with all these services. I hate jumping all through all the hoops to get things changed. But yeah, if my television bill had just gone up maybe $20, I probably wouldn't have done anything. But it went up like $80. I'm like, holy crap! I don't watch TV that hard.
Well, we wouldn't have it if we had to pay for it because we don't watch it. I mean, we literally just don't watch TV.
What service do you use, Anissa? I know you told us before, but I forget.
Yeah, Apollo Group TV. Is that is that satellite like a dish type thing, or is that?
Because 160 a year sounds a whole lot better than 127 I'm still stuck with.
I through a Fire Stick. Okay,
Do you get all the local channels and everything with it?
but you have your sat link on top of that, right? So it's 160 plus your sat link.
Wi-Fi has to be strong to use Fire Stick. Yeah,
Well,
we went on fiber optic uh, internet. Man, it's good.
yeah,
I went
I
from
hear it
like
is.
60 up and 10 down to like 4,000 up and 3,000 down or something. I don't know. It's good.
Most major cities, local channels have their own internet feed now. And I
Yeah.
say, major, so you can get local for free. Like, what are you talking about?
He's Dixon enormous.
Okay.
Come on, Tom. You don't know what he's doing? Tom doesn't get it.
Oh, I do. I'm just,
Oh, do you?
what the hell are you talking about? Let's see. I pay 168 for a year for TV. Our Starlink is $120 a month.
What's a Starlink? Is that your internet?
That's satellite internet.
Oh, yeah. My internet's $50 a month. Woohoo! And it's good. It's good. It's excellent. It's
Well, you run two businesses off of it, plus all your personal stuff. And I say two, yours and Gwen's businesses.
yeah. The old service we had about a year and a half ago. I would upload maybe a 10-minute video I made, and it would take like 2 hours. And now it finishes uploading before I've gone through all the all the business of, is this safe for children and da da da
Right.
and da da da. Putting a title on the video. I mean, it's basically instant, or just a couple of minutes. Lag says his name is Crispy Chicken.
The oh Jesus. Uh, okay,
Oh
you got to
Lord.
laugh out of that one. Uh, some of these guys that do long, like 2 hour videos, I hope they've got fiber optic when they're uploading them. Because if not, it'll take hours. Just which I've heard a lot of them talk about. It'll take 2 hours before you even get to the option to be able to add a daggum thumbnail inside of YouTube.
Your electric company also does internet? That's never heard of that. I don't see why not.
It's
Yeah, we were on a monopoly up until a year and a half ago, and then my next door neighbor said, "Hey, we got this new fiber optic, and we had $25 off our next bill if you sign up." I said, "Sure." And man, it's great. This internet's the best thing since Lag's got a huge ass.
oh Lord, lag.
Uh,
It the area that I grew up in was controlled. The cable company was and telephone was controlled by a family. And back in the day when MTV, VH1, HBO, and those kind of channels started coming on cable, they said they were not going to they were not going to bring them into the system because it was conflicted with their religious beliefs. The cable company that was in Charlotte said, "Okay, we're going to come. We're going to offer service in Rock Hill." And there was a hearing before the state FTC, STC, I guess it would be. And they said, no, they're offering products that you don't offer so that they can come into your franchise, which they would have to pay the franchise fee to the city and the county and whatnot, like anybody else, but they could offer service too. Well, when they found out that, the next thing everybody knew was MTV, VH1, and all those channels were on Rock Hill Cable.
Lag. He's got a million of them. I bet he's got a notebook with all these written down in it. Yeah, crispy bacon is related to Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So people were since we're talking resell, it's supposed to be talking reselling, and it's only 15 minutes until I got to get out of here. People are talking about they're not having any sales and blah 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 blah. What are
Who
you
is?
doing to try to change that? Are you running a sale across your store? Or are you what are you doing? Are you just sitting there waiting? Are you doing the take everything down and relist everything? Have you tried it all and it's still not doing anything? Have you tried listing some 3X big girl panties? Shout out to the big girls. And Todd, what did you get from your girlfriend yesterday?
Uh, Got a pair of shoes. I got a Cutco knife. Listed it yesterday and it already sold for 39.
Wow.
I paid 5 for it.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Was it set aside as a Cutco, or was it just in a bunch of other stuff?
The girl in the housewares department knows that I like Cutco, and
Uh,
she held it back and said, "You know, if this was in the regular knife bin with the 50-cent ones." She said, "Yeah, but I know you'll pay up for them."
how much did you
I
pay up for it?
just said $5.
$5.
Um, what else did I get from him yesterday? Oh, it was bag day, so I got 2 big bags of what I do is I fill 2 big bags with my size of jeans and shirts, or close to it. And I get, whenever I get bored, I list $10 golf shirts, golf polos,
Right.
stuff like that. The bag sale was $12 a bag. They went up when I first started going to the rummage sale. It was $6 a bag. I mean, that's all right. You can get
Good
you can
morning, North
get like
Georgia.
25 polo shirts in one of those bags, so that's about 50 cents a piece. And the blue jeans you can get about 13 in a bag, so that's about a dollar a pair for blue jeans.
You know, going to the bins where you're paying for the pound on clothes, to me, it doesn't look like it's that big of a deal because jeans are heavy. I mean, and people are like loading up in there with jeans and stuff like that. I maybe it's. I mean, I guess it's still cheaper than jeans are selling. American Honey says.
Yeah, I pretty much sell all that I get. I got about 6 pairs of jeans yesterday.
Hey, Pink.
Pretty much
Morning.
all Wranglers.
Right. Because only Texans wear Wranglers.
Yeah, Wranglers and the off brands is pretty much all that they get at the rummage sale. They don't get any of the true religion or anything like that. Lululemon. Lulu. Is that it? Lululemon?
Was anybody ever in the chat? Were you ever a Lululemon dealer?
What?
Because I can't remember which one of the streaming networks it's on. Excuse me. But they have a show about the Lululemon collapse.
Yeah, Levi's are good too. I got a couple of 505s yesterday, I think. Like, look up Levi's 505.
Oh yeah, maybe it was the Lululemon. Yeah, the Lululemon. I don't even know what.
Golly, there's 59,000 pairs of Levi's 505s used.
I don't sell clothes. My wife doesn't buy Lululemon or whatever. Lululemon. She doesn't buy any of that crap.
Well, Levi's 505s are all over the place. Like $10 to $30. Weird. Guess it depends on the size.
What are you talking about, Kent?
Moo Moo Laro instead of Lululemons.
I don't know.
Sadie sells lemons.
I
I
guess
don't
he
know.
is.
He might be at garage sales,
Yeah.
but he's either at garage sales or out hitting the stores.
Every once in a while, we'll have a Friday. Um, every once in a while, we'll have Fridays yard sales, but most of our yard sales are on Saturday. Because, as I said before, you're supposed to have a permit to have a yard sale in Mecklenburg County.
Why do they do that? Just a money grab?
I guess. And you can only have 4 a year.
I only do one a year, but boy, I do good at it.
Some people, though, they're going to want to run a yard sale every weekend, and that's fine and dandy. And I guess it. Yeah, Scott's shoving around little kids.
I'll be right back. My diuretic's kicking in.
Okay. Yeah. Well, even in other cities around here, you can have yard sales and you don't have to buy a permit and all that kind of stuff. It's just Mecklenburg County. They've got a you got to pay $5 for a daggum permit, but I could tear my house down and I could put 20 micro apartments on this one lot, and it's within zoning, which throw a hell of a lot of traffic every day into this neighborhood. So if they're trying to knock down the traffic, that's not going to work. Yeah, that's the reason we don't watch TV, Kathy. I just don't understand the stupid people that go along with this stuff. I don't know. I got 3 boxes of stuff I got to go through today that I would from a moving sale. They had 4 boxes there of stuff, and I just said I'll give you $5 a box for it. I didn't even look inside of them, so it might be crap. Might be good stuff. Wow. $25 American Honey. Where the hell do you live at? I thought Charlotte was the Nazi capital of the United States.
20
$25
for what?
a permit.
Yard sale permit?
Yeah.
Well, we paid $10 for ours, but it's just to get on the list. It's 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 run by the Chamber of Commerce. It's not even.
Wow. Outside of Nashville.
How can they do that? It's your property. You own it. You can't
Do
just
you
put up a.
have
Why do you? I mean, what are they going to do? Come by and give you a fine if you don't pay it? That's stupid.
do they how many are you allowed to have a year?
At that price, I would think they would encourage you to have 150 sales a year. Oh, I lied earlier. There's that Cutco knife.
Uh-huh.
I said I sold it for 30. I didn't. I sold it for 30.
Uh,
But it's just a little uh dinner knife.
yeah.
I'm like, serrated dinner knife. Like, why is that worth $30? But it is. I guess the new ones cost a lot more than that.
Yeah, I've heard of the tax people looking through yard sales information, but I've never heard of anybody being brought up on it, for not paying taxes. Now, if you have a spot in a flea market, you're supposed to have a tax number in North Carolina because they have check people.
That's ridiculous. You're on a yard sale item. You bought the item and you paid tax on it when you bought it. Why do you have to charge a customer at a garage sale tax? That's double tax on the same thing. Stupid.
We're talking about the government. It's but I mean that's just. I'm glad that we're not the only ones. Do they have
If I was going to run my garage sale and I sold $1,000 worth, I'd probably report, oh, I sold 20. Who's going to come by and check? Just set up in the neighbor's yard.
well, listen, there's some people a couple of streets over. One of them's always running a yard sale. And it shifts from this house to that house, like between these three or four houses, it's always shifting back and forth between them. I asked him one time, I said, have you ever thought about eBay or anything like that? Well, we do Facebook Marketplace, but eBay's too much work.
Facebook Marketplace about the same amount of work as eBay. Plus, you got to go out, meet the people. So I don't want people coming to my house.
Yeah.
The only time I did Facebook Marketplace that I had people come to the house was my boy had one of those home gyms, and I couldn't even get it up into my pickup. The people had to. They brought two big old guys over here and loaded it.
Um, yeah, there are professional yard sellers, and more power to them. during the spring and summer, there's a place down not too far away from where my mom lives, and they live out in the country. They will have 10 banquet tables out there full of stuff and stuff on the ground every other weekend. There's
You got orange tab jeans you haven't listed yet, Ping? Oh my God, you're sitting on a gold mine of jeans.
Yeah, you can sell those, and after you give the state what they 60% of it, then you can start moving across the border.
Candace's Aunt Esther. Remember Lamont calling her aunt instead of aunt.
Yeah. Well, only people in the South call them aunt.
What?
Hey, Glenn. Well, they buy stuff at yard. They buy a lot of storage units too, and so I'm assuming they got a lot of them out of there.
Yeah. If you got silver tab and orange tab Levi's, those got to be worth at least $30 a pair. And they list fast. I mean, you can list at least 5 an hour, just a couple hours a day in your reach. All right, Anissa, bye. Yeah, time to shut this puppy down.
Yeah, I got to go too.
Have a good weekend, everybody, and try to forget all the stuff that Lag said in the chat today. Peaches or pieces.
All right. Y'all have a great weekend. See you Monday, Todd.
All right. Goodbye for now.
Bye.